Hello, hello everybody. Small ball, such a wonderful piece of equipment and so versatile. And today we're going to do trunk stability and abdominal work and lie down on the floor, which is even better, right? This can be assistive or as challenging as we want it to be. And so without further ado, let's get down to the mat. All right, so go ahead and lie yourself all the way down onto your mat. Find your spine, shoulders back, knees bent, feet flat. Let's rock a little side to side with legs, just getting ourselves positioned. So getting the sacrum down, our hips back on the floor. Our eyesight is going to be right above us or down the ceiling, not behind us. So keep that neck in a safe position as well. Let's go ahead and center the knees, bring your feet flat. Tuck your tailbone, roll up into a bridge position and lift your hips up off the floor. This is your position you need to be able to get on the ball, okay? From here, roll on back down. Take a nice breath. Take that ball, lift your hips up. Place that ball underneath you, underneath the sacrum and the tailbone. So more toward the sacrum and the tailbone in the back. And there's gonna be a little space here underneath your back, okay, that little bit of space. And our goal is to not let that arch any further off the mat, okay? So from here, I'm gonna allow myself to rock a little side to side. Kind of opening up the hip flexors, front of the hips. Get that sacrum, that tailbone down on top of that ball. All right, recenter yourself right here. We're gonna bring one leg into tabletop. That's that knee above the hip, that 90-degree angle where the shin is making that top of the table line. All right, and we're gonna bring that foot back down and lift the other foot up. And I'm gonna alternate this in a small little march. Bring a leg up and down, other leg up and down, leg up and down, leg up and down. Just alternating back and forth. What happens if you take your arms off the floor? Bring them right up over your chest, facing fingertips to the ceiling, as I'm still making that marching motion with the legs. Did your stability change? Was there any wobble? Maybe a little bit? Let's go ahead and pause, bring one leg to tabletop. Now, at any time, you can always bring your hands back down beside you, okay? Or challenge yourself, okay, bringing them up. We're gonna go both legs up. So now bring both legs up. How much did you wobble back and forth? Maybe just a little bit. At any time you feel like you're not quite centered on the ball, go ahead and bring the feet down. Readjust your positioning, okay? Readjust that positioning and bring your legs back up. All right, from here, I'm gonna take my arms up to the ceiling. I'm gonna flex both feet. I'm gonna open my legs into an open book position. So both the knees and the feet open away like you're opening a book, and then pull them back together. So we're gonna inhale, open and close. Open, exhale, close. So do that open and close motion. We're gonna find out how centered you are on the ball. If you start to feel like you're tipping to one side more than the other, that means that leg is opening further than the other. So trying to find center of how much both open. What if you moved your arms with your legs? Open the arms with the legs, open, close. A little more trunk work, a little more trunk stability. Good, let's do one more here. Bring it back to center right here, keeping my feet flexed. Reach through your heels, you reach one leg out in front of you like you're pushing into something. Pull that leg back and switch. Go to the other side, and in. And switch. Now how fast I switch my legs is going to be how stable I feel. Okay, as I reach and pull in. Reach out, pull in. Now I can do this with pointed feet as well. It just changed a little bit of that fascia line. So there is a little different work. And in, and out, and in, and extend, and in, and out, and in. And out. So don't go too low with the legs, right? I'm going to keep the back safe, so always a little bit higher. This is lower. Okay, pause here in the center. Remember, you can always bring your hands down as you need. Okay, I'm going to still keep my arms right on up. I'm going to take this to a toe tap. So I'm going to tap out toward the end of my mat and then pull back up. And then tap the other foot down, alternating legs again, and tap down. Now, as I make this move, I don't want to drop that leg just straight down beside me. I want to reach out a little bit. That's moving from the core and then down. Alternating legs, keep it going. Tap and tap and tap. Did you shift yet? Did you wobble? And tap. And 4. Good. 3, 2. I'm gonna add the arms or keep in this same motion. So keep the same thing, or I can add an arm extension with the leg. Now I am doing same sides. You can do opposites. It's about moving the limbs and making the trunk do a little bit more stability work. Okay, let's just go 4 and 3 and 2, last one, and 1. Bring everything right back to center. Extend the legs to the ceiling. Changing the plane of motion again. I'm going to point my feet to the ceiling. Lower one leg down in scissors. Bring that leg up and switch the other. And I'm going to extend and reach and reach. Remember, you can bring those arms down beside you. Reach, reach. Big scissor kick. Switch and reach and reach. And trying to make those legs nice and long. Now, yes, you can do this with the soft knee. Yes, you can. And extend. I'm going to extend and reach and reach. Good, one more time. Reach. I'm going to bring both legs back up. And then bend down into a frog kick position. So in a frog kick position, the knees are wide and the feet are together. Okay? So from here, I'm going to keep that turn out as I extend both legs out away from me, like 45-degree angle-ish, and then pull back in. And reach out, squeeze in your thighs, and pull back in. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, pull in. Good, reach out and extend and pull in. Now I've had my hands down beside me. Where are yours? Let me extend mine up and extend back out. So with both legs moving, you may feel like the ball is shifting underneath you. Don't forget to bring your feet down, reposition it, and just come back into it. Reach out and in. One more time. Reach out. I'm going to come in because I'm going to add on to this. So I'm going to reach back out where we just were. Reach out. Lift my legs to the ceiling. Bend back into that frog kick position and return back out. So I'm going to go up, bend in, reach away. Up, bend in, push away. Good. Up, bend in, push away. Reach up, bend the knees in, reach away. Up, bend in. As you reach away, your inner thighs are you squeezing together. Reach up, bend in, and away. And extend. Down, and up. Good. Froggy, reach out, lift the ceiling. Bend in, reach out, lift the ceiling. One more time. Bend in, reach out, up to the ceiling, pause. So I'm going to change the direction. I'm going to lower both legs down. Now pull into that froggy, knees wide position. Extend back to the ceiling. Lower both legs away. Bend in and extend up. Lower away, bend in and extend again. Lower down both legs, bend in and extend back up. Lower down, bend in and extend back to the ceiling. Lower down, bend in. Are you breathing? Extend. Down, in, extend. One more time. Down, in, and extend. Good. Bend your knees back into you. Bring your feet down to the floor, arms down. Take a moment right there. Recenter yourself. I'm going to readjust the bowl a little bit. We are going to go back up. Okay? So from here, get a little hip flexor break. Hopefully you're not gripping into your hip flexors, but they are working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one leg back up, both legs back up. This time I'm going to keep my elbows down beside me. I mean, you can do it with up, but I'm going to show you down beside me. It's going to keep a little bit better upper body frame here. Pushing my elbows back into the floor a little bit as my legs are extended to the ceiling. So I'm getting a little upper back stability as well. Okay, from here, I'm going to point the feet to the ceiling. Now you could do this in flexed and pointed feet as well. I'm going to open a little bit, keep it small to start, circle down legs together, and then pull back to the ceiling. So inhale, start to open the circle. Bring the legs together, exhale, pull up the middle. Inhale, open around. Exhale, pull back up together. Little circle, open, together, back up to the ceiling. Open around, together, up to the ceiling. Yes, you can do arms up and around and up to the ceiling. I like on the circles to push back on the floor a little bit, giving myself that little bit of upper back support. One more here. When you come up the middle, pause, switching direction. We're going to lower down a little bit. Open up now that circle around the top. Inhale, lowering down now. Exhale, pull it around the side. So start small. These don't have to be that big. I'm going to lower a little bit, open around and extend. Beautiful. Lower a little bit, open around and up. Lower a little bit, open around and up. Good, lower a little bit, open around and up. One more time. Lower a little bit, open around, extend up. Beautiful, bend your knees and bring your feet back and down. Good, I'm gonna keep my knees bent, feet flat, and allow myself to rock a little side to side on the ball again. Now, you can stay up there, do different leg motions, kind of play with it. There's a lot more you could do right there. This is your quick little abdominal set. Shoulders back, getting our posture muscles connected as well. Center yourself right here. Keep one knee bent and one foot flat on the floor. Extend the other leg straight out, nice and long. So right now I have my right knee bent with that foot on the floor and my left leg out long on the mat. And I'm gonna allow myself to tip a little bit to the left and open up the front of that hip. Shoulders back, they can go out to the side, your arms can. Just kind of hang out right there and open that up. Take another nice big breath. Pull that foot in, bending that knee, and then extend the other leg up. Good, and hang out there in that little bit of a stretch. Open the front of that other hip up. Good, taking a nice breath. Bend that knee in, bringing your feet flat. Lift your hips up off the ball. Take the ball out. Roll yourself down onto the mat. Feel your sacrum come down your low back. How's that feel? A little weird? A little good? Okay, and then allow yourself to rock legs a little side to side again. So we've been trying to hold so much centered and so much engaged to keep ourselves without falling off the ball. So right here, just want you to loosen up that lower back. And then go ahead and extend the legs nice and long. Reach the arms overhead if appropriate for you. Take a nice big breath. Good, and then bending your knees back in. I'm gonna curl forward, reach up, and there you go. Have a great rest of your day.